Let us just give a dictionary definition of it and say that lunar eclipse occurs when the earth moves between the sun and the moon.
Mo ní kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kámẹ́rà. Kọ́ lọ fún ẹ tó ní kó má jẹ́ kó wọlé wá. Ìjà tí mo bá wọn jà kó tó ní kó jẹ́ ká sáà bọ́ ọ̀sán ọ̀sán nígbà. No. Good morning, how are you? So I need the secretary. You can call it to be able to see. I'm here to execute the court order in respect of my reinstatement, and I'm here to
You are in court already.
I don't have the notice of that. I don't have the notice of that. You might be in court.
You yourself.
You are a legal officer.
You are a lawyer too, sir.
Yes, so I'm telling you.
No, in law, the service of a matter on the defendant proves that the matter is in court already.
Am I fighting you now? Who is shouting now?
I'm sorry, sir.
Who is shouting now? Is anybody quarreling with anybody now?
No.
So
we are all lawyers.
the disease is there, and I have an order of court that the order has been passed to the relevant persons, and I've given them from Friday, and today is Wednesday. Is that okay? That's about 5 days, and I'm here to ensure that the order is respected. So if there is a violation of the order, fine, I will respect that too. But as it is now, as we speak, that is the order that subsists. Okay?
The status quo at the time you filed for that order.
Not at the order. In fact, it was even clearly stated that before the event of 13th of January. Go and check it.
That event has been completed.
It's not completed.
Your status quo ante.
That's all we are saying now. We are doing the report. All the other will be all the these arguments will be done in the court. Madam, please. Yes, and that is nobody is fighting anybody. Is there anything? So the argument now will be in court, not here.
So why don't you wait for the next time?
Okay? Continue to record this.
I would expect that it's at the next adjourned date that you inform the court, which is the 11th of March. You have served us the process, and we are responding to that process. And as a process, as lawyers, when we get to court, sir, you can always inform the court.
The status quo ante.
The status quo ante should be from
the date the matter was originated in court
till we go back to court. We are lawyers, sir. This is what you trained us to do, to defend the establishment, even when you were the clerk, to defend the action, to defend the establishment at every stage, and that is what they are doing.
Our statement is when you were a clerk. Please follow that, because that will also serve as an evidence in court. Please record that.
But naturally, you should be invited to come and resume his office because court has said it should be restated. So they did not even obey the court order. We have now come today. And I would not expect a law-making house not to understand what the law itself says. So I'm surprised. Our people can be very, very irrational, emotional. You are all civil servants. Whatever political thing has happened, it's none of his concern, it's none of our concern. We're not defending the politician. No panel has been set up. And there are rules and procedures in the civil service. Before you can suspend any of level 13 and above, you set up a panel of inquiry to ask questions. What was wrong? No allegations were made. No allegations were made. Or just wake up one morning and suspend? No, that's not what the law says. And we went to court. We didn't just come back. We went to court. We got order of court. Served them on Thursday. We didn't just come here. We served court orders on this place. So whether or not they interpreted it wrongly is not our problem. What the law says is clear, it's clean and clear. Status quo before the event of doctrinal should be maintained. That's all. That is all. We are here this morning to give effect to the order of court made on the 19th of February 2025. The court, by Honorable Justice E.N. Esowe, has ordered that Mr. Clerk Onafeko should resume back his office as the clerk of Lagos House of Assembly. That order was made. We have served the order on the House of Assembly, duly acknowledged by the office of the clerk of the House. And we have come today to give effect to the order of court. That's why we are here this morning. We got here this morning There was no pressure. It was well welcomed. You understand? But the office is not open. So as law-abiding citizens, we just have to leave and look for another to come back, because we need to give effect to that order of court. He is a civil servant of up to 30 years in service, and he has served the Lagos State government meritoriously and with several letters of commendations and promotions till he was appointed as the clerk of Lagos House of Assembly. So you can't just by fire of motion of one honorable who has not even put 5-10 years into service of the Lagos State government just wake up and say this is suspending someone for financial misappropriation without any letter stating what he has done wrong at any point in time. Today makes it about 40-something days. No letter has been served of any infraction that he has committed in the service of the Lagos State government. So we don't know why this is going on, and that is why we are here this morning, to give effect to the order of court. We are not politicians, we are not defending any of them, and we cannot allow this sentiment and because I don't understand why the civil servant working in Lagos House of Assembly who understand the purport of law and what the law really says to now be flouting the order of court. Ordinarily he should be invited. This is on Friday to come and resume back to his office. The order was clear. The event that happened on 10th of January is null and void. That's what we are challenging, and the court said, okay, resume back to your office. Anything that happened on 30th of January is none of our concern. And it's a civil, so there's rules and procedures under the Lagos State Public Service Rule 2015, where someone who is of level 13 can be suspended or be dealt with. None of these things has been abided by. The law says, the rule says that it should be 60 days of fact finding, and they should come to a conclusion within 60 days. Today makes it about 50 days that illegal thing has happened and nothing has been done. He has not been served with just one copy of the letter to say that this is why he's been suspended. So we are here this morning to give effect to the order of court. And the law will give you what to do, but you as human, you give effect to it, because the law lives in us as human beings. We are the reason why the laws are made. So we have to give effect to it. That's why we are here this morning. We are not here to cause any trouble. And you see, there's no trouble, only that there is what we call emotional cards being played around. And we are not, the law is not emotional. The law does not see any of those things. Any other person that is being emotional here today can have the same problem. Someone, just a member of our house, suspended just because they doesn't like their face, wake up in the morning and just say you are suspending someone who has put about 30 years into service of Lagos State government. It's not done anywhere. He is the head of legislative service of Lagos State. He cannot just be suspended, even if he has committed a crime. He needs to. In fact, even if he committed a crime, not against civil service rules, even against the law, he should be tried first. The court will convict him first before they can come back and say they want to enforce or implement the provisions of the civil service rules. None of this has happened as we speak today. So I don't know why all this is going on, and that is why we are here this morning, to say that okay, the court has given us the order, and we have come here to implement the order. We've written to the police, we've written to all law enforcement agencies to help us enforce the order, but we are here this morning to give it. So that's why we are here.
So now that the House is not obeying the court, what was our next line of action?
The next line of action will be that the person sitting down there will be cited for contempt for disobeying the order of the court lawfully made. They have joined issues with us. They have filed they've requested for copies of press from us. They have engaged lawyers. So the lawyers, including senior advocates, should interpret the law to them. We shouldn't be the one to interpret the law to them. So if we come back and this thing happen, then we will now file Form 48 against whoever did not open the office this morning.